Enter the world. Get in there. As soon as I logged in, I was under attack. Darn it. Did I really log out right here? It's a blue con. I should be okay. It's not a smart place to log out. I'm surprised I did that. All right. Let's see where I'm at. I mean, probably the best thing to do is just... I've got 6 null fangs. If I get about 2 more, I'm going to go back to town. So let's just fight the rest of this level outside and then go into town. Of course, level up. It's kind of dark, right? I've got a spell called Sphere of Light. Oh, wow. Much better. And if I put a lantern on, will that even help more? No. As much as I get, which is not bad. So after this episode of playing on my wizard, I'm going to jump on and play the cleric. Sounds like a good day for playing the low beat level characters. Should be fun. All right, let's just check and see what's outside. So I planned on playing more EverQuest, but I didn't play as much as I planned. I was playing a game on my phone, a fun phone app game, and I won about $4 playing it. You get like milestones and you get rewarded off these reward apps. I used one called ZBD. They pay you in Satoshi coins. They're like fractions of a Bitcoin. So it wasn't even a chore. It was really fun. So the game is called Idle Cult by Lion Studio. Pretty fun game. One of those idle games. And of course they bombard you with ads, but it's not too bad. It's not that oh, there's a player out here. It's not too bad. Ah. And then if I finish the next milestone, I get $2. It'll take me about 3 hours, 4 hours to get that. So I'll do that tonight in bed. Hey, another thing. I can't get any more of these loots. I'm really overloaded. So that player is same con as me. We can share this spot. I'm going to take these 2 out here because I'm so close to just running back into town and turning in those fangs. I'm up to 7 now. I'm sure, but with I have 8, I'll be ready to level. And then I go inside Blackburrow. A wizard's journey. So I'm off work tomorrow. It's MLK Day, celebrating the king with his dream. I also have a dream of retirement and playing EverQuest, fishing, and taking a daily trip to McDonald's for a coffee and an Egg McMuffin. I want a routine, you know, a morning routine. Actually, McDonald's isn't one I would pick these days because for personal reasons, I have boycotted McDonald's. I haven't had McDonald's in a long time. But, you know, Dunkin' or whatever is available in my small town. Let's take it back to town now. I've got the null fang. Oh, I'm only up to 7. I need 1 more. How did I think I had 8? I can maybe find one on the way back. Those 2 have been cleared out. Nicholas cleared them out, that NPC that roams. I'll get this guy. Alright, I think I'm ready. I don't have to do anything fancy. And once I level, we'll try out O'Kill's radiation again. So check this out. Shock him. Wait, if we get this distance, I can do Frostbolt. Alright, shock him. Watch this, root him. Root. Oh man, I'm really low on mana. See if I can meditate enough to cast 2 more spells. But he's regenerating life. Here he comes. Darn it. 1. If I need to escape, we'll run for the hills. Alright, that's it. No more mana. I'll have to beat him with my stick. My whooping stick. Ooh, he's coming back strong. All I gotta do is hit him strong 1 hit, and he'll run. Make him flee. Get him. Come on, 1 hit. A good hit. There we go. I believed in myself. I got off the treadmill today. I already got 1 mile in. And so after I make a video, before I start my next Cleric episode, I'm gonna get back on that treadmill and do another mile. A brisk walk, that's my pace. Nothing too serious. Let's check something out. So I'm drinking a Monster energy drink. It's a strawberry flavor. My favorite one. My fasting glucose right now, it says 83. Let's see. All right, it's 83. I've got one of those, got a Freestyle Libre continuous glucose meter on my arm. It was a sample given to me by our clinical pharmacist that I like to send referrals to. We try to manage diabetes better, and if we can't get the job done, I send them to endocrinology. The experts, we typically can manage diabetes. It's my bread and butter, man. Hypertension, type 2 diabetes. Man, those are the main 2. So I focus on prevention, and if I can think of anything to prevent disease, it's those 2, as well as smoking. Maybe lifestyle's number 4. Number 5, possibly drinking. Look at that barbarian. Shirtless barbarian. Let's see what he considers in color. He's a blue con. His name is Boral. Boral is a level 6 shaman. Oh man, we're getting, it's Hot Pursuit. That Nolan knows I've got something good. All right, I'm done fighting. Running. I'm ready to fight. I'm done running. How dare you? Imagine that, chasing me this whole way, and I just turn around and throw up my staff. As a wizard, what pop culture figure do I most resemble? Well, if I was a male, I'd say Gandalf. As a female, Maleficent. The Wicked Witch? No. Who's the witch in Snow White? There's not a whole lot of figures. And you know what? Magic, female pop culture figures tend to be villains. And they view magic as evil. On the male side, if they're not warlocks, there's often villains. I mean, probably at least half of the time they're considered villains. But when they're heroes, they use light magic or white magic for healing and saving life, protecting the kingdom, like Merlin. In movies, they most often are evil. In stories, I feel like they're most often good. Merlin's my favorite. And my favorite King Arthur movie is the John Boorman version. I believe this came out before I was even born. It's got that old vibe to it. But I feel like it's aged pretty well. The aesthetic is good. They don't use, this is before CGI. And so early CGI films do not age well. And that's just a fact. All right, let's see how much we get. I'm sorry, I've been yakking this entire time while I've been running. I try to cut this stuff out of the videos, but it's been so long since I've been on EverQuest, and it's what, 2 days? That I just feel like playing, I feel like talking. And this is how I originally got into recording videos for EverQuest. It's just, ooh, I hear someone yelling. My neighbors are loud. So when I first got into EverQuest, it was during COVID, isolation. People were staying home. I was staying home. Things were closed. Social distancing, it was in full effect. And I thought, you know what? I'm just so isolated. I want to start gaming and talking and recording it. All right. Do I have enough space? Yes. All of my moonstones are going in here. But check out my experience. I'm about 40% through the level. Ooh, we don't have enough. I should have got 1 to 2 more fangs. That's okay. I'll go and check. Oh, I think I can level. If I turn in my moonstones, I think I have it. And so I'll swing by and pick up any spells for level 8. And then when I level inside Blackburrow, we can just equip them and roast gnolls with fire and ice. All right, we have to turn in all of these and to get that level. We'll do the 3 first. And this is a good source of income too. Oh, we got it. But wait, there's more. And you get 7 silver, 7.5 silver per moonstone. And for those 7, 5 gold, that's half a platinum. That's good money. I'm just gonna sell and go to the vendors for spell. All right, I need to buy Shock of Ice spell. She sells it. Hey, there's a golden locket. It cost 5 gold and it gives you 3 charisma and 2 AC. I think I'm gonna buy it. And now we need to buy Shock of Frost here. Ice Strike is level 4. Do I even? I have Ice Strike, I'm sure. Let me check and make sure I have Ice Strike before I leave here. Crotch Shot. Yeah, I have Ice Strike. So Shock of Frost. Shock of Fire, Shock of Frost. And this one is level 1. Shock of Ice, there it is. That's level 8. Wow, 4 platinum. Why is it so expensive? Maybe that's the only one I can buy right now. Numbing Cold is level 1. What else can I get? Shadow Step, we don't need that. There's also the Firebolt one. Let's see if I can't afford it. So that's the only spell I can buy. That's the most important one. All right, and then I'll train. Okay, guys, I went AFK for a bit. Got a message from Tofu, character named Snackins. He says there's some awesome items in the East Common tunnels. Very affordable prices. I need to look into these. So I remember these guys back here had some quests. Unsar's Glory. What is Unsar's Glory? Mind you, I haven't perfected it yet, but bring me some rat whiskers, snake scales, and 2 bat wings, and I'll show you how it works. Cool. I need to increase this font size. Change chat font size space. Let's do 4. Now I can actually read it. Yeah, it's pretty much the best you can get with cast or swap it. I swap it. So I need to look into this. This would make things so much nicer that you can buy at least without raiding groups. So these are, this rope here he's saying can get for about 1,000 or less platinum. It's got a haste on it and it's 14 AC. Great for casters. Imagine that on the Necro. Imagine that on this character. Sweet. So I need to look for this item. It's called Tolapun. Hold on. So let's chat font. I cannot read it, guys. Maybe I can just click on the item. So it's called Tolapum's robe. Tolapum's. How can they make it more difficult to pronounce? Wow, it's got 50 mana, 10 intelligence, 5 wisdom, 5 strength, and 14 AC with haste. Thanks, Toe. Yep, I need to look for this next time I'm in East Commons tunnels. Sounds awesome. All right, so this thing, he says I need some items here. Rat whiskers, bat wings, snake scales, and what do you get for this? Time to look it up. All right, you only gain faction and gold coins and experience. There's a trainer here. And there's this guy. A vendor. So I've been seeing lots of these golden lockets on several vendors. I already equipped mine right here. It gives me 3 charisma, 2 AC. Why not? Swift like the wind. This is an enchanter and shaman spell. All right, guys. I think I need to go outside of town. There's a lesser shield spell I can buy, but I'll just buy that when I come back in here next time. It's not going to make or break my gaming, so I don't have to make a special trip back to town just for that. But I always have gate, so I can gate myself back in no time. I can run down the sewers and also fight those cubes, but I'm gonna head to Blackburrow. So once again, what's the name of that robe? Tolapum's robe. Tolapum's robe. Tolapum's. Tolapum. Okay, Tolapum. I think I'll try to remember that one. All right, why am I running? Why can't I just gate out? So I'm not going to bother with those things. It is daylight, but I would like to try to get... I'll do it next time. I was thinking about going in there and getting a alligator tooth earring. You know, the moonstone, the limestone ring. Ah, sneeze attack. Oh, man, that sneeze. Why am I healing that? Oh, there we go. Oh, man. Must have just got some allergen right up my nostril. Just hanging out there, causing issues. Blasted. Oh yeah, I just gained a level. So let's try out that new O'Keel's radiation. So it's doing 14 damage. Was it doing 14 damage last level? I'd scroll way up and find out. Oh man. I was standing in town and I was getting spammed by all the messages that casters around me were casting spells. Like, I care. I'll have to look back at the video. I'm now doing 14 damage on the Shock of Fire. I'm sorry for the sniffles. I'm getting bombarded with the histamine release. Those mast cells are dropping histamine, which is causing my nose vessels to vasodilate. They're becoming leaky. Alright, let's just make our way to the place. See you guys in Blackburrow. Actually, I just thought I would do the O'Keel's test once again. Alright, O'Keel's radiation. Let's get that thing to attack. Why didn't it attack me? 2 damage. 4 damage. 6 damage. It's lasting longer. So I got 10 damage out of it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I got 12 damage out of it. And I think it actually might be worth using now. I nearly died there, so I just had to nuke him. I'll take chunks of meat. You can eat that. So kills, I think at this point becomes useful. And you remember how expensive it is? 15 mana. So if I got jumped by 2 or 3 things and I use that, I would definitely get maybe 16 plus damage out of it. I'm getting messages that my glucose is low. It just dropped at 69. So I'm fasted here and I have not eaten since last night. So I skipped breakfast and I skipped lunch. And I got up and I used the treadmill. And now it's saying my glucose has dropped below 70. So I hear these things are not accurate at low readings, but they are accurate at high readings. So if it's saying it's 250, they tend to be more accurate. But if your glucose is, say, in the 50s, you check it with the finger stick and it's usually not low. All right, I'm going to nuke him down. He'll be easy. I might as well fight these on the outside before I head indoors. So they've got a version that you can get called Lingo, which is more for lifestyle habit forming. And so you're thinking, oh, I got a strong family history of diabetes, but I don't have diabetes. But I want to make sure I'm not spiking my insulin and glucose too frequently. That puts me at risk of developing diabetes. So you sit there and go, okay, let's check it. Let's eat my usual meal. And how high does my glucose spike? And then how long does it take to recover? And you use that information to make better food choices. Certain foods will give you those spikes that you don't want, and certain foods won't. And so you can check your meals and tweak your meals to where you don't have a higher risk of progressing into pre-diabetes, diabetes, or wherever you're starting from. I'm getting in trouble here. Nuke. Throw up another nuke. This is a strong one. My goodness. But I've gained skills and I gained a fang. Before I go inside, let's take a seat. Meditate. I want that one too. I want that one. Back in action. Oh, that's green. I don't even care about greens. I want XP. If all I was after was fangs, I would kill that thing. But I want experience. I want fangs. I want a challenge. I want danger. I want to nuke stuff. I've got beef stroganoff in the fridge for lunch. I was actually craving pizza. Can't eat bad 2 days in a row though, but it is weekend, you know, allow myself some fun. And tomorrow's MLK Day. I've got to celebrate the king and the dream. It is a federal holiday. Get off work. Oh, and I'm so glad I'm off tomorrow. Tomorrow would have been my clinic day where I have a full day of clinic. And that means 20 patients. And that means 20 clinic notes to write. And that means result notes to manage. And that means refills. It's just a lot to do. I earn my keep. So right now I'm trying to save up every penny I can. So when I finish this and I take a move to a new state, I have a little bit of emergency fund to keep me afloat. And so I have about 5 months to build up a savings. And oh God, this guy's running. He died. What happened? He just went link dead or something? He disappeared. Did he die? There's no corpse. He went link dead. He didn't zone because he was on the ground. He couldn't have gone out. What the hell? He linked dead. He like pulled his internet cord out or something. Can you imagine I just pulled out his cable? But the game usually leaves you logged in for a few. Prevents that. How did he do this? Maybe he made it out. After I kill this, I'm going to go check. We'll check outside. But I'm killing this plague, this scrawny no. He couldn't have made it because he was on the ground. I didn't even see him stand up. Am I ever gonna finish you? Finish him. Fatality. I used to like the fatalities in Mortal Kombat, but I hated those friendships and whatever the hell those other things were. Animalities. Like, what the hell's an animality? Did he make it? He made it. How did he do that? He's just lagging. I tried to wave, but you saw what I tried to do. I guess he made it out. Yeah, I didn't think you could just pull your internet connection cable out and survive. I guess he was on the ground. Somehow he stood up and teleported. Anyways, the only reason I came back out was just to check on him and see if he made it safely. I guess he did. Cool beans. Oh, man. Sorry. Man, I'm really loving this Taco Bell near my house. The only thing I really like from Taco Bell, is plain bean burritos. You know, there's refried beans and they put a little bit of enchilada sauce, or maybe it's just the taco sauce. Just a little bit, and then they have diced onion. And that's all it is. It's like $1.89. And only thing I really like to get, and this whoever they hired now at the Taco Bell is doing it right, man. They make some good bean burritos. Tell you what, I'm starting to crave bean burritos now. There's no meat on it. I don't know if they put cheese. They do. It's just a tiny speck of cheese. So I feel like it's the more healthy option too. I'm gonna crave a taco. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's get in there and fight. I've got full mana. I've got full life. I think that player cleared everything. Can you hear my neighbors hooting and hollering? I guarantee you they're watching some kind of sports game. And what I've noticed is getting really big these days. Young men are really into this like sports gambling. At least I'm judging that by all the ads I'm getting bombarded with is sports ads for Kalshi and Underdogs and DraftKings, all these sports betting sites. Particularly Kalshi's the new one. And so during the COVID years and before that, all the young guys were doing crypto trading. That seems to have cooled off lately. Maybe because, it's hard now to make a quick entry into a new meme coin, and they don't tend to pay off as big as they used to. But I think they're all gravitating towards sports betting, and they don't call it betting, they call it like trading now. So you're trading a position, and it's not a gambling market, it's a trading market, prediction market. So you're predicting the future. That's how they market it. But it's just nuance, and but it's getting big, is what I'm trying to say. That seems to be the new thing now, is like sports betting, prediction markets for all kinds of things, politics. So I don't know, maybe you guys are been toying around with those apps, but that's getting big now. I'm surprised. It's like showing up in pop culture, scaring me. Let's take him on this. Let's take him up here. Ow, man. You hit hard. He's hitting super hard. So I'm going to nuke him 3 times, and I'm going to root him and back off. Hell, let's just nuke. Let's just throw up nukes. Non-stop. After every nuke, I'll take 1 swing of my staff and then nuke again. God, he's strong. Lots of hit points. Oh, dude. I'm rooting him. Oh, he resisted. Just fucking nuke. God. Stressing me out. Alright, I'm weakened. I'm in a weakened state. I'm running slow. I'm vulnerable. Let's just get up here and sit. I'll sit right here. Alright, how we doing with experience? Not bad. My defense has gone up, so AC is now 141. Tuno fangs. Alright, ready to go. Ready to rip and brock. Qeynos. I've taken that one out over there. Bring him back. Man, I feel like I'm not doing enough damage. Man, that robe would be nice as a low-level character. Just give it to the Necro. Doing hardly any damage. I'm gonna buy it on a character. Let's do a permadeath wizard. You guys want to see permadeath wizard? That'd be fun. Damn, dude, I'm getting clobbered. Oh man, I'm slow. How are we doing with XP? It's slow. It's moving. How can I do a permadeath wizard that's not the exact same as this? Because I'm actually having a lot of fun right now. However, I want to jump on Cleric too. Cleric is hanging out in Agena, and I'm just getting to the point where I'm almost strong enough to get past that first little entryway. But if I did a wizard, You can play Dark Elf. You can play High Elf, Human, Gnome, Erudite. Erudite just sounds boring to me. You have the most intelligence though. Dark Elf does sound nice. I do like the starting area, so that's a good consideration. High Elf, I mean, I like the race. I just don't like the starting area for High Elf. Gnome, I'm just not a fan, man. Ugh, those little things. Well, Gnome, no. Dang it, he's running. You got a train behind you or something? When I see someone running, I think a train. I'm just ready in case the train comes. I'm already kind of tilted to the right. Ah, shoot, it is a train. Now, if he can get to the door, the train will stop. He didn't even say a thing. Of course, you know, it's hard to run and type. We shouldn't have to run any further. If he zones out, we're fine. They'll all stop. There it is, it stopped. It's an elite null. Dang, it's dark in here too. Nothing has respawned. There's always that one up top, and someone actually got it. Ah. See, if I would have been AFK, I would have been dead. Imagine being permadeath, and that's how you die. That's how you went out. He didn't even warn me. Oh, gosh. The dangers of Blackburrow. It is a dangerous zone. Oh, God, it's right there. Hurry up and run back. He didn't give me any warning. He had time when he got to the top, but by that time, it would have already been on me, you know. I use number lock and I try as hard as I can to say something. Even if it's like, blah, 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 you know, just mash the keyboards and say something. Where I was sitting is right in the path of traffic, so there's really no excuse to sit there unless you're attending your keyboard. But let's get this one over here. Can I take 2 on 1? No. I'm going to throw up O'Keel's though. Just because. Add some defensive boost to myself. Alright. Nuke him. Fight him right here. Oh, he shot an arrow. Did you see the arrow? I actually saw an animation for arrows. There is a gnome running through here. A halfling, I mean. Oh, the other one's coming. Got you. Hurry up and nuke him. It's coming. Oh my gosh. He's shooting arrows at me. Oh my god, I'm dying. I am in so much trouble, guys. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Run. They're coming for me. Don't get stunned. I'm stunned. I'm dead. Now if I can do like parkour here, and I'm dead. There's no way I'm already slowed down. I can't even... That's going to end this episode. Guys, thanks for watching. It won't be too much trouble to get my corpse back. I'll just have to fight my way back down here. And as a wizard, it's doable. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to take a break and then I'm going to jump back on, maybe play some Sudoku on my phone. I'm really getting into Sudoku, the puzzles. And jump back on the cleric. But I really like this idea of like permadeath again. And don't have high expectations for me on permadeath. You guys know how I play. I don't hardcore this game. I just play for fun. Enjoy your MLK holiday. Hopefully you guys have some day off from it. I'll enjoy mine.